Okay. Hey, everyone. Some notes introducing you guys to not really introducing you to parentheses, but maybe the correct way to use these. So, parentheses, if you would hit shift and your 9 key or shift and your 0 key, it's those symbols above there. Okay. Parentheses are punctuation marks that enclose material right here. This is a parentheses, explanations, clarifications, and afterthoughts that doesn't fit into the flow of the text, but you still want to include it. Parentheses are used for interesting information, but does not change the meaning of a sentence. Anything that can be removed from a sentence without altering its meaning can be enclosed in parentheses. This is super important because the part of parentheses, it can be taken out and it still makes sense. So here's a few examples. For the last 5 years, some say longer, the house on the hill has been haunted. Notice that when I read these, I kind of change the way that I say. I pause and then I continue reading with a different tone of voice almost. Next one. We read Chopin's The Story of an Hour, one of my many favorite stories, this semester. Another example. We finally said, after taking 5 minutes to think, that he did not understand the question. Next example. Those four boys, without a doubt the guilty ones, damaged my lawn several times. Or, the weights James was first able to move, not lift, mind you, were measured in ounces. So you read that part a little bit differently, okay? If the here's some things to remember. If the parenthetical element, that means parentheses, is a complete sentence that is included inside another sentence, you do not capitalize the first word of the sentence unless it's a proper noun or put a period at the end of that sentence. If the parenthetical element is not part of another sentence, you do capitalize the first word and the appropriate ending of punctuation. So we'll do some examples of those. Okay, you're going to figure out where the parentheses would be around which parts. 3 of my 4 uncles served with honor in the war. The other was too young to enlist. What part should be in parentheses? Like 3 of my 4 uncles, the other was too young. My father served with honor. Where would be the parentheses? 3 of my 4 uncles served with honor. The other was too young to enlist. Which part would be surrounded with parentheses? Okay, here's some other times. These are more common additional uses for parentheses, but I think they're what you guys probably see more often than not, okay? You can use parentheses to enclose numbers or letters in a series. 3 elements of stories include 1, characters, 2, setting, and 3, plot. Where would be the parentheses for this sentence to be correct? Number 2, use parentheses to indicate the plural of nouns. In the following section of the exam, circle the errors in each of the sentences. Which part would be in parentheses? Number 3, use parentheses to indicate an acronym. Those are the letters, capitalized letters. President Eisenhower established the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, NASA, in 1958. Which part would be enclosed in parentheses? Number 4, you can use parentheses to enclose dates. Samuel Taylor Coleridge, 1772 to 1834, is one of my favorite poets. Which part would be enclosed in parentheses? And the last one, number 5, use parentheses to enclose in-text citations. As of December 2000, 20 countries were restricting use of cell phones in moving vehicles. Sundin 8. Which part would be enclosed in parentheses? Great job, guys.